This is our Mordant Mon, and today we're going to be talking about your 2011, yes, your 2011, and what you are going to do for that. Now, we have made a lot of resolutions, or many of us have made resolutions. Some of us never, ever do. But most of us don't really keep them. We'll get to a certain point, and maybe one or two we'll keep going, and then by that first month, most of them are gone away. You have the resolutions of things that you want to avoid, those bad things that you do or that you don't like to have in your life anymore, and you just want to push them aside. You know, whether it's smoking or driving badly or eating too much dessert, which is one of mine. Maybe you want to cut soda out of your diet, another one of mine. Things you want to cut out of your life so that you can have a much richer and healthier one. And then there's those things that we like to attempt, that good stuff that we want to bring about, whether it's more writing, if you're a writer, or other things like that, more exercise in your life, those promises that I'm going to do this, this year will be different and I will begin anew. And this is that thing that I want to do. Now, I am cheating a little bit. I've actually written notes here on my computer, and somebody's calling me, and I don't know who this is. I have a number here that I have no idea who it is, so I'm not going to answer. I'm going to talk to you instead. I'm pushing more. But I'm not cutting. I'm keeping going. Not my resolution, but still. Again, doing my notes, cheating right here. Not a big deal, but that's what you get. So, in your resolution exercise, you're exercising your resolution so you can keep going forward with it. You know, how do we keep that? How do we do all those things? Well, the first thing you need to do, of course, is choose your target. You know, it's like with any goal setting. You want to pick that thing that you want to do. You want to have that goal that you want to move towards, because without that, it's going to be a little hard knowing where you're going, knowing what you want to accomplish. Well, you know, I want to be happier. Okay, fine. Well, what does that look like? What do you mean by that? Well, I want to have more money. Okay, well, what does that mean for you? Well, I want to be thinner. Well, what specifically do you mean? What's your target weight? Be more specific in your goal. You know, it's like, hey, look, somebody left me a message. So, anyways, it's like that thing, you know, when you're taking aim with, if you're doing archery. You know, where on the target do you want to hit? Or for you gun users out there, same thing. Where on the target do you want to hit? What are you shooting at? You know, be specific. Is it the bullseye? Is the upper right hand, lower right hand, north, south, east, west? Where? What's your specific thing that you want to do? You know, you've chosen this resolution. Let's be specific about it. Whatever it is, whatever you're attempting. The avoidance thing, you know, we can pretty much label that for what it is. But what's a positive thing that you're moving towards in your life? That resolution. That's the one we're talking about. So that's the one thing. The next thing is, you know, pick your baby steps that are going to get you in that direction. You know, I want to make this much money by this date. Okay, well, how do you accomplish that? I want to have this promotion. Okay, well, how do you accomplish that? You know, I want to write more. All right, how do you accomplish that? You know, I want to have one of my articles printed in the blah 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 magazine. How do you accomplish that? You know, set your baby steps. Don't just go boom here to there. What's your, you know, like you're crossing a great river. There are stepping stones along the way. Where's that first stepping stone? For you, the first stepping stone may be, I'm going to Google this. You know, I want to learn more about motivational speaking. I want to speak in this year. I want to give my first speech. What's the first thing? Well, I'm going to Google Toastmasters so that I can learn, you know, find out where these meetings are so that I can go ahead and accomplish that. So I'm going to Google Toastmasters, and then I'm going to pick a meeting, and I'm going to go to a meeting. And then I'm going to continue to do more, whatever. You pick your baby steps, and you can make them pretty small if you want, you know, especially if it's something that's pretty scary to you. So pick your baby steps and your stepping stones along the way so you can cross that river. And then let fly, you know, do it. Remember, this year, life is a verb. It's all about the action. You can want to do something all you want, but until you're taking action towards it, it's just a dream. It's not really a goal that you're moving towards. So let fly. And then guide as you go. That's the third thing. Guide as you go. Aim. You know, ready, fire, aim. Don't hold back and go, well, I've got to learn more about this, or I've got to lose weight before I go to the gym. No. Ready, fire, aim. Get on it. And then once you're there, guide as you go. Once you're stepping onto those stepping stones, guide as you go. Because if you get somewhere and you're like, oh, this is not quite right, I need to move it over this way more, fine, you can do that. But at least you're moving, you're taking action. Life is a verb. So, choose your target, pick your baby steps, and then let fly. Feel free to use your cheat sheet. And then guide as you go. Ready, fire, aim. So that is what it is with your resolution exercise. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. It's a little different than my other ones. I'm trying some new stuff. So I hope you like. If you have enjoyed this vlog, feel free to like me. Press the like button. And if you really enjoy these vlogs and you're not subscribed, subscribe. And that way you can see more of this. Of course, I'm always bringing you somewhere new and exciting, unless it's, again, in front of the fish tank. I hope you've enjoyed all of this. As always, welcome to my Mordant world.